And it was one of those environments, we got there, we couldn't get in the gym, remember? You guys remember when you got the freshmen?
That was packed for the JV game.
Yeah, that was packed for the JV and the girls game, and we couldn't get in the gym because they were waiting for it was their first game. And so we came in, and Chris was a 5'7.5",
Yep.
130 pounds.
Yep, he was tiny.
No.
No.
And we're playing them really well. And our biggest guy that year was 6'4", maybe 6'5", and our point guard Mike Okoro got 4 fouls with about 4 minutes to go in the game, and we were down 6 at their place, number 4 team in America. They're huge. We're small. We're scrapping. Chris goes in there. Remember this now. 6'5", 5'7", 130, and knocks down 2 threes within a minute span, right? To cut the game to 1. Cut the game to 1. And then I made one of my really good coaching moves and took Chris out.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that, but anyway. So he's had the inside gumption to want to be a great player and to make big plays. His sophomore year, we go to the Christmas tournament downtown, and we're playing Terry Sanford, who had won the 3A state championship the year before, in the championship game. And again, Mike gets his 4th foul. Mike fouled. Mike got his 4th foul, and Chris scored 16 points and had 14 in the second half. I mean, just amazing things that he's been able to do. And then and this year we put so many things on his shoulders, from defending the other team's point guard and bringing the ball up and having to handle it. He had a 3.5 or 3.7 to 1 assist to turnover ratio. Right? The only other and this is not positive, but the only other person on our team was Elijah to have a positive assist to turnover ratio. So, well, DeMarcus did too, but that was only 3 games. But so, and anybody will tell you that knows basketball, if you've got a 2 to 1 assist to turnover ratio, you're pretty good. You got a 3 to 1, you're really good. And his is almost 4 to 1. So, and that's one of the reasons why I think we were successful this year, is that with him handling the ball, we didn't commit many turnovers. We got shots virtually every time down the floor. That first year came in, and again, he was a little bit like Jeremiah. He couldn't understand how to defend, right? And as we did our square shoulder drill, and as we did nose on the ball, you could see him getting tougher each day, and getting tougher and tougher and tougher. And as a senior, he was an outstanding. As a junior and a senior, he was an outstanding defender. I think if we were to vote on that, he'd likely win that award as well. It was a really good year, folks. It was a really good year. We had fun. We had fun coaching. I wish Coach Stevenson was here today. He's up in New York he's actually flying home right now. He was up in New York at a business meeting, and of course my son has been at Fort Bragg, so he's been coming here. Coach, you want to say something, or are you just waving?
Am I allowed? No, I'm just testing to see if I have a pulse.
Okay.
It's partially true. Let me just say one thing. I try to say to these things. First of all, these guys are really good guys, but I think this is a time for seniors. So I don't care about the others. The seniors, particularly for Coach, who've been here throughout. And so I just want to say, Vincent, the coach touched on it, because I don't care about skills and all, that's all silly. But Vincent went through a long period of time in the season and did not play. And then I think we just started seeing things about him in practice, and that's a wonderful thing. All respect to you, son, because that willingness to hang in during that time allowed you and put you in a situation where you were really thoroughly prepared to play when the coach called your number. And so full respect to you for that, and of course, as you go off Jack and I spent some hours together in the last 2 years in that gym, and I want to wish him well. Miles would attest to this, and so would Jake, that my feeling is that the guards really don't do much. And it's really the biggest guys because they run the furthest. I mean, geographically, they run from that rim to that rim, and the guards just run like this far. But I guess the point I want to make is that I have full respect for our taller players because of that. And Jack knows that before every game I would say to him, Jack, rim to rim. That's all I ask you to do. Jake knows it, Miles knows it. Just go rim to rim, and he really did that for this year, and was actually magnificent at it. I know what it takes, because I've seen a lot of these taller guys. I know what it takes, so I'm not concerned about your skills. I'm just in thorough respect and admiration for you, big guy, because you have this wonderful opportunity ahead, and only you are going to determine how that goes. So I wish you the best of luck with that. Now that guy over there, DeMarcus Taylor, and Chris Barnette, said, you don't know this, buddy. The three of us drove to a whole bunch of games in my car. So at first I was opposed to that, because oh my God, I'm going to be 74 soon. What am I going to say to some young kid? But actually they didn't know it, but they were my GPS to get to this place. Coach, you got to make it right over here. DeMarcus Taylor, I love you, you know that. You're going to turn out well. There was not a time that either one of these boys out of school got out of my car and didn't say thank you. You see, at my age, I'm really thinking about the stuff that's going to be, that life is going to be made out of. And not so much jump shots and all that stuff is a bunch of nonsense, really. I asked Coach Brilliman right near the end of the year, I said, how do you really feel about Chris Barnette? He may not like that I'm going to share this with you. He said I would trust that boy with my life. Yeah. So if you want to know the kind of guys these two guys are, DeMarcus, who could have easily just shown up at games only, injured, ripped that knee apart, just go into the game. That's what most players do. I never thought that DeMarcus would do anything different, but be with us every single day, become an assistant coach, take on responsibility, and of course Barnette, I don't know, 51 years of coaching, man. He's just, I told him, he's like one of the top 2 or 3 point guards I've ever coached. I've had that honor to be in the gym with, and I feel that strongly about those 2 guys. I'm not saying that Coach Brilliman does too, and I know the younger guys, our coaches, feel exactly the same way. Chris, I don't know what to say to you, son, but I would trust you with my life. And these 2 guys are so character possessed. They're such a great role model for all these other young puppies here. You have a lot to learn from these 2 guys, fellas. I assure you that. Hey, God bless you, and I know the college thing's going to work out, and you're all set and ready to go. You have a wonderful opportunity, injured or not. Take advantage of the opportunity the way you have with that coach over there for this school. God bless you all.